Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bashar Makakwadash. Let me give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which apostle elders a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. 2024, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Lord willing, this be the year Yahweh Yahweh Shai redeems the elect and sets up the kingdom of heaven, which belongs to Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I got the priest deacon Yashar Moth with me. I'm just playing out. So like, I'm about to say, hey, we sent away, man. But we just gonna jump into the spirit. The Lord willing, Yahweh Shai. This is an edifying lesson, and to edify the body and to bring forth this truth. Time is short. All right, so we're gonna go in on that spirit. All right, Yahweh Shai is redeeming these times. He's setting up the kingdom of heaven. He's pushing this thing to a whole nother level. So we have to, that's why it says they follow the Lamb wherever he goes. Yeah, go ahead and pull that too if you can. Baba Kasha, I don't know what you got on deck, but the time we have now, we got to follow the spirit, man. All right, we have to follow the Lord and move, because we're coming to uncharted territory. All right, that's why it says the destruction that's even coming has never been seen before. Okay, this is the Lord is going to do a new thing on earth, on this judgment wise, just like Egypt. When the Lord judged Egypt under the guise of Moses and Aaron, it was a new judgment. So that's why what is that? Rahab, the harlot, she said, I heard what your power has done for you. So the world is getting ready to hear the same thing. They're getting ready to witness the judgment that's coming down, man. Go ahead, my brother, you got it.
This earth, this world is about to witness Yahweh Shai destroying Babylon the Great, right? And the world will know that it was Yahweh Shai that did it.
That's right.
All right, because it say in Romans that I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee.
So Esau's just rose up. He's just being put on he's just being put up, so the Lord can knock him down, man.
Right, exactly.
Yo, Esau's nation is a real life Jenga, man. The Lord is playing Jenga with Esau, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Revelation 14:4. It says, "These are they which were not defiled with women." Right, with these other philosophies, these other doctrines. It says, "For they are virgins." These are they which follow.
Another thing about that thing with virgins going into, you got guys talking about they can take the mark and they can do it over. No, and you bring it out because if you take the MOTB, you're committing a fornicate. You're playing a harlot. And just like a hyme, when a woman's hyme is broken, she can't re-hyme herself.
Nope.
And what happens when you break her hyme? Blood comes out, right? So what happens when you take that mark syringe? A blood comes out of that actual insertion point. Because when a man sticks his rod into a woman, what is he doing? He's inserting
himself.
And a rod is shaped like a damn needle. So when you insert yourself into that woman, a virgin, you break her hyme. So when you take that mark, you're breaking your hyme into your flesh, and you're taking it, so you can't undo it. Just like you can't, a woman can't re-virginize herself. So you can't re-virginize yourself to taking the mark. If you allow Esau to take that, that means you have broken your hyme and you cannot get it back.
Because to see him, it will conform to your tissue, so you can't take it out. Right? Even if you cut your arm off, you still took it.
It penetrated you.
Exactly. So you cannot take it and then unchip yourself. You can't do that. See? Because there's no scripture that say that you can take it out. It's nowhere in there.
In 10 miles, take exit 15A onto I-470 South and Route 291 South toward Lee's Summit.
Go ahead, bro.
Kind of says, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the land.
So that means that the elect is going to follow the Lamb. How are we following the Lamb now? By way of these scriptures, by way of his men.
Yep.
That's why that he has sent them early. He rising up early. What he said to Paul. Paul said he rose up in the Sabbath days and taught Israel, man.
Mm-hmm.
So we're being led now. Yahushua shepherding this truth. I don't know what Jake think that Yahushua's hands off. And he gave his life for this. This is his wife. Just like a man leads his wife. Right? There's not a man. What is a man known as? The head of the household.
Right.
So Yahushua is the head of this house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And he's leading the bride down the path that she should go towards the wedding lamb.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought out about that custom, about the wedding what is it? The wedding perception.
Yeah.
It's when you have that wedding perception, it's a whole ceremony. So we're actually in the ceremony of the wedding now.
Yep. So Yahushua, he's leading his elect to the spiritual bedchamber. See, now only virgins go to the bedchamber.
That's right.
So if you're being penetrated by these other philosophies, and if you get penetrated by the sea hip, hey, you can't go to the bedchamber.
You're not a virgin,
right? You're now a whore. See,
and the priest cannot deal. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yep.
A priest can only deal with virgins. Ooh, and Yahushua
he's the high priest,
ooh,
right?
Call Allah, man.
He's the high priest.
Yahushua cannot deal with whores, man.
Nope, at all.
So if you a whore in this truth, you a whore. You playing the harlot. You playing the harlot in here. Yahushua cannot deal with you by the law. He can't deal with you, man.
Right.
So that's why we've been cleansed. The elect have been cleansed by the washing. It says by the what? By the washing of the word, man.
Yep.
So if Yahushua cannot deal with you, if you have played the harlot with these philosophies, go ahead, bro.
This is Leviticus 21 and 13. All right. It says, he shall take a wife in her virginity.
In her virginity. So he's taking the elect men. We're talking to you men right now. It's not a women thing. So he's taking the elect men in their what? In their virginity.
Yep. That
your virginity is you having not yourself defiled with this world.
Right. Oh, and also the Apostle Paul said, I have espoused you to one husband.
He said, I must present you
as a chaste virgin.
Ooh, a chaste virgin. That means you were untouched.
Right. It say a widow or a divorced woman or a defiled woman or a harlot, these he shall not marry.
See? So Yahushua himself.
Hey.
And so Yahushua cannot deal with a woman of harlotry, a man of harlotry, because it's according to the law. It's symbolic.
Yep.
But if you have defiled yourself with these philosophies and these wayward doctrines and these other understandings of the truth, Yahushua can't deal with you according to the law.
Yep.
He can't deal with you because, read it again, bro.
Kind of says, he shall take a wife in her virginity, a widow or a divorced woman or a defiled woman or a harlot, these he shall not marry.
Man, that's heavy.
He shall take a virgin of his own people as wife.
So that cuts these Gentiles, these natural Gentiles coming into this thing.
Right.
Because it says of his own people.
Yep.
So Yahushua cannot take any virgins because the 144,000 are known as what? Virgins of his own nation, of his own people. So he can't take Moabites. That's going against the law.
Right.
Same thing as Esau. Why was Esau being found to be such a because he went and took women of the other nations, the same as Cain.
Yeah.
Cain went in, because where was Cain's wives took from?
In the land of Nod.
In the land of Nod. So we brought that out because there was more than one people on the earth at the time when Cain went and found wives.
Right.
So he went and that showed you that Cain and Esau are the same because they went and took wives of the other nations, man.
Yep. Because Isaac told Esau that he's supposed to go to his people to go and get a wife, but Esau wanted his melanin back. So hey, but no, man, you can't get it back. See, now Jacob went to Laban's house. See, and got 2 daughters from Laban,
Which was what?
his cousins,
Of his own stock.
people, right? Yep, of his own people. Yep.
These Christians are trying to tell us, no, it doesn't matter. But every man of the promise went and dealt with their own stock.
Yep.
So that cuts that. Every man of the scriptures that even if there wasn't of their stock, because you can technically bring in with these other nations, but when it comes to salvation's sake, it has to be of that stock.
Yep.
It has to be of that stock. Because the Israelite man can bring back Israelite women and men, but an Israelite woman cannot bring back an Israelite man. There's no way, because it's of the man. It's of the seed.
Right.
See? Yeah, you see it?
Yep.
It just popped up too. Man, go ahead, bro.
It says
Oh, look, it went away. Call halal.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
call halal. Yabashim Yashab, Bashim Crocodiles. We just seen a chariot.
Yeah.
We just seen a chariot pop up, man. A chariot popped up and disappeared as we doing the lesson. You see it, bro? It ain't there no more.
Right.
It ain't no plane because the headlights ain't there. Call halal, man.
Yep.
Call halal. Yabashim Yashab, man. That's beautiful. That show you this is the truth, man.
Yep.
In 2 miles, take exit 15A
man.
onto I-470
Wow.
South and
Right
Route
there.
291 South.
Wow,
toward
welcomed
Lee
us
Summit.
into our destination, man.
Yep.
That's why you Jakes, you gotta understand this is a heavenly occupation. This is a heavenly duty that we're doing, man. The Lord is, because these lessons that we coming out, these epistles, these virtual epistles that we send out, therefore the Lord is what it say, he's pleased with because what are we doing? We're sending up odors. Romans 12:1.
Right.
We're on the Mazabat, we're on the altar. We're sending up our sacrifices to the Heavenly Father, man. Man, that was beautiful, bro. That was a clear chariot.
It was.
And it was bright as hell, man.
Yep.
Go ahead,
This is let's go back. This is so the elect are virgins in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, because they haven't been penetrated by these other doctrines, by these other philosophies. See?
Stay in the second lane from right.
Because the Levite priests must only deal with virgins.
And Yahweh Shai is the high priest of the high priests.
Yep. Right? So, all right. Plus every Israelite man in the kingdom will be a priest.
Use the right lane
So
to
they
take
must
exit
deal with
15A
virgins.
onto I-470 South and Route 291 South toward Lee Summit.
That's why we have the clear understanding why if you take the MOTB, you cannot be delivered. Because you cannot go into the bed chambers, like you said earlier. You cannot go into the bed chamber of Yahweh Shai and defile.
Plus, you cannot go into the bed chamber and you belong to another man. So if you take the sea hip, you will belong to Esau.
Because you are taken, because that goes into the law of the boring of the ear.
Yep. See that? See, man? It all makes sense.
Perfect.
Stay in the left 2
Now,
lanes.
You said time is short, right?
Kind.
Let's see.
In 12 miles, take exit 4 onto Raytown Road.
1 Corinthians 7:29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." Right? Why? Because you won't be able to spend a lot of time with your woman, man. Cause the wife of your youth is this knowledge. It's this truth. That's the woman you're supposed to spend 90% of your time with. All right? All right? You're supposed to spend most of your time in this knowledge, man, in this truth. All right? So time is short. Since time is short, put off the ways of the world, man. Put off the bullshit, man.
What's it say? Attain unto her.
Exactly.
Hold on to her, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what everything else is gonna pass away. The woman you have will pass away.
Yep.
If she takes that chip,
that's it.
That's it. You ain't got a woman, man.
Right.
But she says she belongs to the devil.
Yep. Plus, your woman ain't yours no way.
Yep.
She belongs to somebody else.
Man,
somebody else, and somebody else.
She belongs to the streets.
Yep. This is let's see. Okay, yep, this is Romans 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. See? Alright, man, so our salvation it's closer so our salvation is closer today than it was yesterday. Right? And our salvation will be closer tomorrow than it is right now. They say, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Now, the armor of light, that's this truth, that's this knowledge. Because it say in Ephesians 6 and 10, say, finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh Shemel Shai in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, the wiles are the tricks, the strategies, man, of this devil, man. Right? Basically, don't get caught up in what they say, man, because we know they lie. Why would you believe a liar when they've shown you they can't be trusted?
Yeah. Going back to that sea hip.
Yep.
When that happened, guess what? You had Israelite camps that pushed that. But those were the most hard body camps that were, so militant looking. But when it came down, they took the devil's sauce, man, without no question.
There you go. It's back.
Hey. See, they took the devil's sauce without questioning, man. And then told him if you didn't take it, you were scared of needles. You were scared. What was that? What the hell was that?
Like, first of all, you're supposed to be afraid of needles, man. It says what? Make no cutters in your flesh.
That's right.
It say, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. See? Alright, man, because we deal with demons and all that shit, man. So we deal with all of it, man. So we must put on the armor of light, man. We must put on this truth. It say, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and the evil day is approaching, and having done all to stand. It say, therefore put on every piece of Yahweh's armor.
Every piece. That means you can't go out without your breastplate. You can't go out without your helmet. You can't go out without your shield.
Right.
If you don't have 100% truth, you don't have the 100% armor.
Right. Yep.
That's the real facts. We don't tell this to tell. All we telling Jake is that we have the whole armor of the Lord, which the scriptures tell us to go and grab. If you cannot go grab the whole armor of the Lord, why is it there?
Right.
Why is it giving us a statement to say, read that part one more time? I
kind of say, therefore, put on every piece of
put
Yahweh's
on
armor.
every piece. That means don't leave nothing.
Right.
Eat the whole roll, man. Eat the whole roll. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, because it says, so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil.
So if you don't have the whole armor, you won't be able to resist. Now we can say with a good chance that certain groups don't have the whole armor because they did not resist the wiles of the devil.
Right.
Which we witnessed. What that was the wiles of the devil, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jake seemed to think the devil wasn't going to try him. The devil wasn't going to attack them in a way. He attacked you by that. He attacked your integrity.
Yep.
That's the best way, because it might have been placebo, but on the same point, he wanted to see if you were going to listen to him when he told you to do something.
Right.
It says we ought to obey God
rather than
men. And what was that whole bullshit? That was men.
Yep.
That was men telling you to wear this, do this, do that, do this. You won't be able to get a job until you get this. That was men. That wasn't the Most High.
Right.
The Most High said he give us our bread daily, man.
Mm-hmm.
Were we not fed through that?
We was.
Were we not clothed through that?
We was.
Were we not had a home over our heads through that? We weren't on the streets begging for change because we denied the devil's juice.
Mm-hmm.
So you niggas faltered, man.
Yep.
You faltered. Remember Tazariak with the juice?
Yep.
I bet he think about that every so often, man.
Mm-hmm. Man, he was in the car drinking a smoothie and he choked. And he said, I'm drinking.
I'll be good.
Okay.
I'll be good.
Okay. Jake, man, you do know our Lord Yahweh Shai stood firm. He stood firm, man. Even when he took the last breath, man.
It is finished.
He said what, man? It is finished. See? So he must stand firm. You say what? Not all men have faith. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they stood firm, man. They stood on Yahweh's business, man.
In the furnace.
Exactly.
It says honorable men are tried in the furnace of adversity.
Yep.
So we are on the precipice of our Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego moment, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have to stand on our business. We have to show Yahbashim Yahshua that you really are gold. And they just found, I think China found one of the largest gold deposits in the world in their landmass. So I was going to do a video talking about the streets of gold are prepared, man.
Yep. That's it.
You know, because we have all the, why you think the Lord is allowing these nations to find, we ain't going to go mine that. They're going to go mine it. It's in your land. We'll let you be in there. You're going to mine it. But guess what you're going to give? You're going to give a cut.
Yep.
We're going to get our percentage off the top. And we might get more than what we want.
Mm-hmm.
So these nations are prepared. Everything is set for the kingdom of heaven. When we come back down, that's why Uganda had the gold deposits found, the mountain of gold.
In 2 miles, take exit 4 onto Raytown Road.
Go ahead.
They say, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod, meaning ready, with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith. Faith is the foundation that we all must have, man. All right, man. Moses, it says by faith, Moses refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. Right? It says that Moses chose to suffer with his people than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. See? So Jake, man, the pleasures of this world is only for a season, man. It's only for a season, man. All right, Jake, man. Now, the pleasures in the kingdom, whoo,
Forevermore.
that's gonna be forever, man. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
Use the right lane to take exit 4 onto Raytown Road.
So this word is our sword, man. This is the only sword we need. We don't need no other sword but this one, man. All right, man. And this sword, it cuts to the bone marrow, man. You can take a limb off easily.
Take the exit, then take the first left onto Raytown Road.
It says praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit.
At the light,
watching,
use the left 2 lanes to turn onto
Stay
Raytown
alert
Road.
and be persistent in your prayers. For all believers everywhere. See? So, Jake, man, pray every single day.
Without ceasing.
Exactly. Pray, man. Pray, Jake.
In 4 miles, turn right onto Highgrove Road.
Right, man, because we're coming into some difficult times, man. This is what we've been getting ready for. So be ready so you won't have to get ready.
That's right, bro. Spiritual prep.
Exactly.
Get yourself right so when this thing hits, you ain't got to worry about you. You're already in the mode. You're already in the mood. You're in the mood for salvation. Okay?
Right.
You don't have to get there. You there. All right. That's why it says that set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man.
Right.
You got to be ready to be sighing and crying because you ready for a change, man. The Most High ain't gonna tear us from this world. He's gonna save us from this world. We're get ready to leave, man. That's why it says John saw the elect standing with harps, man, singing songs unto the Heavenly Father. They weren't remorseful. Oh, why we taken out of Babylon? I just got some fresh forces.
Right.
And all that bullshit, man. All right. You know, so if you got anything else, bro, because I'm gonna try to look at this direction. Hey, so that's it. We just wanted to go in the spirit real quick and bring this out. And Lord willing, the lesson is edifying lesson, and to show you, Jake, man, get ready. Like you said, like brothers have said, get ready so you don't have to get ready. Be ready so you don't have to get ready.
Right.
All right. When this thing really hits, you ready for everything to take place, man. Because the Lord is getting ready to do a great work in these times, man.
That's right.
All right. So go ahead and lead us out, brother.
All right. Okay, man. So with that, we want to say all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. We want to give a double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They're well. Okay, man. Stay up, stay pushing, stay alert. We almost home. Shalom.
Shalom.